a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that. Mark my words before your tenure is over.
I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kwakadash. To Wadi Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, deserve their honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps. The RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, which is in progress as we speak. They got them in the Baja clubs. People at their jobs are getting implanted. Things is happening with this microchip. Before this year is up. That's why this is the year of prophecy. We have spoken of these things from the apostles on down. You didn't hearken to it. You didn't take heed to it. You know, I was just sitting here and listening to Apostle Tahar, and sheesh, everything's just clarifying itself. There's no way you can hide it. Yeah. So I just wanted to start off with that, but this thing ain't for everybody. You know, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, you know, He opened my eyes to this truth, and I'm so grateful because I don't feel like an idiot anymore. Just got a couple of scriptures. Just gonna try to, you know, scare me through them. You know, break down a couple of things out of them. You know, this is serious in the film, all right? Because we got individuals out here who don't have no home training. So that's why you can't get it. That's why you don't want it to be what it is. You know, if the Spirit allows, you know, I'll bring out other scriptures, but if it doesn't, we're just going to go with the flow. Alright, let me see. Alright, let's go back here. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. For the Lord has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. Has closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, has He covered. Alright? Let's go into this word right here. See if I'm correct. This is serious business. You know, I'm just a man in the world who just been called to this truth, and I'm happy.
Covered.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get into a couple of things here. All right.
Put something such as a cloth or lid on top of or in front of something in order to protect or conceal it.
Yeah, that's what happened. Let's read that again. Let's see that again. Alright.
Put something such as a cloth or lid on top of or in front of something in order to protect or conceal it. Put something such as
a cloth, you know, spiritual veil. You know, so you won't see these things. So when the Lord, when they hit the fan, you be caught out there. You don't want to be caught out there. That's why you gotta humble yourself. You gotta get rid of that pride. Alright? Alright, so let's see. Cause y'all cooped up and y'all caught up in this madness, man. This world is fucked and retarded. Let's see what this one says.
Deal with a subject by describing or analyzing its most important aspects or events.
Yeah, see? And we, through the Spirit of Hashem Shad, the Lord has covered you, put that spiritual cloth over you, so you won't get this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. And we got their own people talking about it. Let's see if let's hear it again.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that. Mark my word.
That's Vice President Joe Biden. Alright? Promised a microchip implant. Supreme Court ruling. That happened. Okay? So you ain't gonna get away with this. Let's hear it again.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that. Mark my words before you.
He's talking to the Senate, Congress, right? He's saying what they're gonna implement. These things is coming. There's nothing they could do about it. Like when this shit hit the fan, everybody, all Revelation chapter 13, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. They're all gonna receive the mark. And the Lord gonna protect his. Alright? Alright? But the Lord has put a deep slumber on you dudes out there, man. Like, he don't want you to get it, man. Like, that's scary. To be one of those that the Lord don't want you to get it. You know? Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. For the Lord Yahweh has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, has he covered. And those individuals that you got your truth from, that's your so-called truth from, and give you the right thing. So the apostles, he didn't cover the apostles of Great Millstone. He covered your individual that you listen to. Them fucking individuals that you be around with. Alright? The vision, verse 11, the vision of all is become unto you as the word of the books that is sealed. Watchmen, which men delivered to one that learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. See, it's sealed unto you individuals. You know, the apostles, I was just listening to Apostle Tahar. He said we grind it up, we mushed it up, we turned it to pureed, and we fed it to you. You don't want it. You start throwing it up. Start throwing it around like, oh, I don't want this. Start throwing it back at us, like just smear it back on us. But yeah, it's not for you. Alright, so like it. Yeah, but I'm not sure I don't want you to have nothing. Bottom line. That's it. And he gave it to the right men. And that's a beautiful thing. And I wasn't gonna make this too long. I just wanted to bring a couple of scriptures. Why? You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. It's the facts, man. It's beautiful facts. You know, and it's a scary thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's read this last one. Let's go bring this out. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 6. not to many people of strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. Surely have I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto. Yeah, these other nations, they the guy, oh yeah, that makes sense. But the fucking, you 2/3. Or you the ones that think you're better than the apostles. Why you fucking want to think you're better than somebody who dedicated themselves to something? Come on. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impotent. Let me see something here. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So hard-hearted. Alright, your hard head make a sore. I remember those days. My mom was always telling me the hard head make a sore fast. Hard-hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. I, as an adamant hardened than flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not. We're not going to fear nothing. You fucking idiots don't want to get it. We're not going to fear you. We're not going to change the doctrine. This is accurate. This is perfect. It makes so much sense. As an adamant, then as an adamant harder than flint, have I made thy forehead. We sticking to this. Fucking, we titanium brains. So like, to the spirit of Shemashah, it makes sense. Alright. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their look. Cause y'all young, they're coming into this thing, and you think the Lord's dealing with you. The apostles ain't thinking about you, cause they've been through it already. Fear them not, be not dismayed at their look. Yeah, you're young, you're stout, you're stallions, and you're coming in strong. But a lot of people that come in like that, they fall out. To the spirit out, I've seen it happen. Fear them not, be not dismayed at their look. Though they be a rebellious house, moreover, you're rebellious, you goddamn youngins. Slakia. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart. And you haven't received this. And hear with thy ears. And go, get thee to them of the captivity of Salakia. And go, get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people. The Lord has sent apostles to his people. Not to some other motherfucking rinky-dink to the other nations. Cause they will get it. Alright? And go and get thee to them of the captivity, unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus say the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, thy power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. And if you go back, you see, you know what? Let's fucking hear this video again. You know what? It makes fucking sense. Seriously. You go back to 7, 8 years, 10 years ago. What about that? It was 11 years ago. It's clear.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that. Mark my words before your tenure.
That's Congress. They're going to rule on this. Because there's something is going on. There's other videos, comments videos saying that something's going on in there. Motherfuckers being extorted. They got getting caught doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. They're going to be doing things. They're going to be signing legislations. Quick. And this is one of the special things they're going to sign. Because people jobs, they're already doing it, like being guinea pigs. You going to take the microchip? Or you going to follow the shepherd, which is Yahweh Shah? All praise and honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders a great millstone. We deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.